PS3 here. Time for something different. Are you going to develop your thoughts today? Who knows? I'm not an expert, just a vicious monster here to put a smile on your face. Time for the book club. What book club? The comic book, graphic novel, and manga book club. I call it having a comical time. Merry Christmas! Happy holidays! Christmas is just around the corner, and I thought I would talk about some Christmas comics today. Some from the 1950s. I don't know who wrote it or drew it, but boy, I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like there's good effort and bad effort. What the hell is this book about? Basically, it's just an anthology of old Christmas comics from the 1950s. There's a Dick and Jane one, which that one was my favorite, and a bunch of other ones that I don't remember. I kind of more made stories up along the way while I was reading this, because the lettering was very shoddy, very shitty, and I'm just... the way this was put together, it didn't sit right. It didn't feel right. It felt very jumbled, messy, chaotic. And you would think something for like a 1950s Christmas comics collection, you would think, oh, it should be kind of cool. It should be kind of cute, kind of clever. I will tell you about the Dick and Jane one that I do remember. Dick and Jane, they're making a snowman before Christmas. And Jane's kind of being kind of bossy. I bet we can all find someone like that in her life. And then Jane, she goes to celebrate Christmas, and then she comes back to find that the snowman's come to life. And basically, the story ends. It kind of feels like they're very, very short. I wish they were more fleshed out. I just wanted a couple more pages. I wish it was like 40 or like 50 pages. This whole collection is like 35 pages for $10. That's kind of a lot. Yeah. I just feel like you go to the comic book store, get yourself that 86-page DC holiday special for $10, and that seems more bang for your buck than 35 pages for $10. And maybe I'm just being a cheap ass here. I will admit, the art was great. I love the coloring. I love the line work. I just wish the lettering was better. It was tight. The spacing. I just couldn't read it with my video magnifier. And there's like a bunch of ads, and it's different font than the comic book font. I guess it's cool maybe to see ads from like the 1950s, I guess, but I wish it was more like a newspaper kind of format, like the panel work. This kind of felt like they were trying to go for a graphic novel kind of format instead of just comic strips that, go from side to side, They kind of like one panel went there, one panel went there, one panel went there, one panel went there. It's just... it didn't feel classic. It felt like, oh, here's a novelty gift you could probably give to someone as a gag gift, and maybe they might find it enjoyable. I haven't really done any comics from the 1950s. I guess the closest is maybe Peanuts. And I love Peanuts. I truly, truly do. The jokes, the characters, the art. But I feel like with Peanuts, the lettering is much, much more legible and easier to read. I felt like the lettering, though, was a little bit too small on this thing. I feel like, look, it's pretty big. Let me compare it to... Pumpkinheads. like the almost size of this graphic novel, and I'm like, I wanted more effort, to be put into this book. All in all, let me know what you guys thought of this book and in the comment section down below. Was I being a Grinch? Not spreading holiday cheer? Maybe you find the lettering not as great. If the lettering was better, I think I would have loved this. But I was just disappointed. I hope everyone has a great holiday vacation. Listen, everyone. It's time to say goodbye. Do you like the subscribe button? Thank you for watching. Always take a listen.